Suspension seats from Simpson not only look great, they perform great too. Simpson suspension seats utilize a steel tube frame, a ripstop liner that's suspended by tension cords, and 3 different densities of foam. This allows controlled movement, absorbing the shock placed on the occupant and offering a smoother, more comfortable ride than a basic foam seat can. Simpson has seat and mounting options for most all side-by-sides on the market. Whether you're upgrading your RZR 150, 170, or 200 with an Aggressor off-road suspension seat, or maybe you want to add some style and cushion to that Arctic Cat, Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, or Yamaha with our Pro Sport or Vortex 2 style suspension seats. And even if you don't have a side-by-side, Simpson suspension seats are the perfect way to upgrade any off-road vehicle. All 3 versions are available in a variety of color combos, and we even offer matching bench seats in the Pro Sport and Vortex 2 lines. Most installs take less than an hour, so let's mount one of our Vortex 2 suspension seats in our Can-Am X3 and show you just how easy it is. For this install, I'll be using the Simpson 1-inch lowering seat mount kit that's specific to the Can-Am X3. Begin by unbolting the slider rails from the frame at the front tab location and the rear location. Slide the seat as far back as possible to access and remove the bolts at the front tab location. Now move the slider as far forward as possible and remove the 2 nuts at the rear mounting location. Then we can remove the factory seat from its mounts. Remove the 4 bolts holding the factory seat to the slider assemblies. Now is a good time to clean up the rollers and slider assemblies so they operate properly. Remove the factory 2-inch spacers and replace them with the 3/4-inch spacers that were provided in the Simpson mounting kit. The Simpson mounting design allows for 3 different seating positions. Option 1 is the highest position and uses the top hole that the factory utilizes. Option 2 requires drilling a 3/8-inch hole 1 inch down from the center of the top hole and 9/16 of an inch back from the edge of the bracket. Option 3 mounts a slider rail in the bottom hole of the factory tab and requires some careful trimming of the top of the tab to allow clearance for the seat to fully travel. This is the lowest possible mounting position. Install the seat slider stop bolt into the hole that's located on the bottom side of your right-hand side seat bracket and tighten. Reinstall the slider assemblies, starting with the front mounting bolts first. Then tighten the rear nuts before going back and finish tightening the front bolts. Position the seat brackets over the slider assemblies. Note that one tab on the mount is taller than the other. Position the mount so that the taller tab is towards the front of your vehicle for the front seats, and towards the rear of the vehicle if you're using them for the rear seats. Reuse the factory seat bolts and loosely mount the Simpson bracket to the factory slide assemblies. Attach the crossbar to the left and right mounting brackets using the 4 1/4-inch 20 bolts and 5/8 washers that are supplied in the kit. Tighten the bolts for the crossmember first, then tighten the bolts securing the mounts to the slider assemblies. If you're using an anti-submarine belt, go ahead and attach it to your crossbar now. Using the 4 remaining 1/4 20 bolts and 3/4-inch washers, attach the seat to the seat mounts. The slots in the seat allow some side-to-side movement, allowing you to center the seat between your console and the frame. Tighten the bolts when you're satisfied with the seat position. Finish your install with a new harness from Simpson, or even add some creature comforts like a pair of seatbelt pads, some extra storage space, or seat warmers. Now you can beat up the trails without beating up your body. To outfit your ride with a suspension seat or to upgrade your safety gear, visit us at simpsonracing.com.